Once upon a time, in New York City, there lived a community of fairy tale characters known as Fabletown. The Fables who lived there arrived hundreds of years ago after they were exiled from their homelands. Though the use of magic spells called glamour through, they have protected their secret community from the mundane world. Sheriff Bigby Wolf protects them from each other.
105 today again if you missed it. A record for the date. Hottest ever in June. 103 now. That humidity looks low, but remember, the hotter the air is, the more moisture it can hold. So 103 with 31% humidity is a lot more humid than, say, 73 with 31% humidity. And it is muggy out there.
Among Us sus! Sus! Sus Among Us! Among Us, it's sus! It's sus! Hey, that's, I had to get out of my system. Good night, doggo. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I love you. Mwah! I was already planning on doing that all the way leading up to the game, and you ruined it!
Mr. Toad?
Shit. Bigby! Listen, mate, I know I don't look human. It's a problem, I get it. I just stepped out the apartment for just a second to see what kind of damage this drunk shit is doing. Just cut me a break, yeah? I'll get me glamour first thing in the morning. Cross my heart. No need to kick up a fuss.
I'm looking at a 3-foot toad.
I'm looking at a 3-foot toad. In a sweater. That's a problem.
Oh.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
You can't send me up to live with those animals. You know what I mean.
Go see a witch. Get a glamour.
Bigby, they're bleeding me dry, mate. The quality of the spout goes down, but the rates keep climbing up. Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I don't make the rules, man.
Sorry.
I just enforce them, dog.
I can't give you a free pass on this, Toad. My hands are tied.
Right.
There's too much at stake. Whatever it costs,
Hey,
it's
Tickalicious, how you doing?
You don't want me catching you out of glamour again.
Fucking hell! See? This is what I told you about, Sheriff. You're just gonna stand there? Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place!
Whoops.
Oh, thanks for that, Bigby. You're a real gentleman. This is the last straw, Bigby. He has to go.
Why is he so pissed?
So what set him off?
Who knows why it was this time? Man's got a hair trigger. I avoid him as much as possible.
When did he start drinking?
Not sure he ever stopped.
Fuck you!
I didn't know anyone else was up there. Furry prick gobshite. Tell me how to spend my money.
Don't call me a furry. Fuck you.
Lights are shaking again.
What did I say?
You're right, but
want
fuck
Big Bad
you.
Wolf to take you away?
No.
Then get the fuck back inside.
Don't talk to your kid like that.
You're gonna know who I fucking am, you hear me? Hey, look at me!
How do I interact? Oh, what the fuck?
Let's go!
A matchbox.
Take a look. Take a good look. You know who I am now? Hey, look at
Just
me!
take, just cleaning up the neighborhood a little bit, you know?
Ah!
Nothing else? Have a nice night, Ticklicious. I love you. Mwah! Sonic, thank you for the sub. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. How you doing, dog?
God damn you! Know why?
Okay.
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid?
You kind of deserved that.
I'll fucking kill you!
All right, everyone.
Okay.
What are you gonna fucking do, huh? Get the fuck out of the way before you get the axe again.
Woody, this is your last warning. If you keep on like this, I won't have any choice but to put you down.
Put me down?
Axe again.
You got a shit.
Oh, he's the
fucking
woodsman.
memory, Wolf. That's not how it went last time.
This isn't last time.
So he's from Little Red Riding Hood.
You gotta calm down.
Stable. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Kind of just wondering what happens if I get cut. Is that cut there for the rest of the game? Do I just have a scar now? I got a cool scar?
Had enough?
At least it's a fucking
How
challenge.
you doing, Sonic? Boop. I'm just gonna hit both buttons at once. Yeah, I don't lose those. Pulls out a small razor. Basically, yeah, it's basically what happened.
You should probably get out of here.
Look, I'm not leaving until I get what's mine.
You're not getting shit, bitch. I'll fucking put you on the ground. You hear me?
Hey, if you can't be nice, I'm gonna make you wait outside.
Oh, fucking shit. You bugged my jaw, you bastard.
And still you talk.
Fuck you.
Wouldn't that hurt? Like a lot? What happened?
What the hell is going on? What happened?
A little misunderstanding that turned into a real shit show. Don't worry, you saw the best bits.
There's more where that came from, girly.
Knock it off!
Look, this is just the start of a shitty night for me. I just need the money he owes me, then I can go.
Are you okay?
all right?
I'm hunky-dory. Thanks for asking.
Why was he hitting you?
Why was he hitting you?
Maybe you should ask him that.
But I asked
will,
you that.
But I asked you first.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm a good cop.
He asked me if I recognized him, knew who he was. I said I didn't. He started beating on me. Then you showed up, started beating on him. That about cover it, hun?
I'm the woodsman, you whore. I saved Little Red Riding Hood from this monster. I cut this fucker open and filled his belly full of stones and threw him in the fucking river. That's who the fuck I am, you stupid bitch!
Would you excuse me for a moment?
By all means.
Come on!
Shit.
So it seems like we can take a lot of damage.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Oh, no, by all means. Take your time. Make yourself comfortable.
Sorry about the car. We ended up going out the window. Couldn't be avoided.
I can't be mad at you. I called you, and you come to help. I can't be mad. But even when you help, things end up more fucked than they started. Well, at least you're not fucking dead.
Kinda wish he was. This is fine. Ah, fuck.
I know you're fucking in there. Come on out, you fucking dog. Out,
I don't think it's possible to win this.
you fucking mongrel.
Yeah, this is impossible to win.
Come on out, Wolf.
Yeah, it's not possible. Seen how I got close and then they were like, nah, dog, nah, you're too good at this.
You can't be doing that.
I'm just getting what he owes me. You all right back there? I mean, your eyes and the teeth? You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Great.
The guy's got an axe in his brain. He's not feeling that.
It's more from me. He'll be fine.
I'll kill you, you fucking bitch.
Let me help you.
It can take a lot of damage. Nah, just
He's having a bad day.
That makes two of us. I guess it's a good thing fables are hard to kill.
Suppose it is.
kind of deserved it. Some of this is coming back to me a little bit.
Just come on.
Make a joke.
It's a nasty habit.
You're joking, right?
I was trying to.
Good. You're joking.
I was trying to. Hey, Kwasan, how are you?
Who do you work for, really?
These lips are sealed. Sorry. Hey, you like my ribbon?
Stop changing the subject. If you don't answer my questions, I can't help you.
I'm answering them the best that I can.
I feel
Okay.
like we've met before.
We probably have. We all sort of knew each other at one point or another. But things change, I guess.
I guess.
Me too, but there's certainly bits and pieces that are slapping back into my brain. Shit.
Stop. We don't have to make any more of a thing out of it than it already is.
It's not just about you. I can't have him running around the city in the state he's in.
Good, because I was just starting to worry it was all about me.
That's not what I mean.
Watched a playthrough of this semi-recently, so it's kind of fresh.
How much
Well, hey, now
work
you get to watch it again.
100.
I'm guessing it'd be bad for you to show up empty-handed.
I'll be fine.
Wish I could help.
It's okay. I'll be fine. You've done enough, really. You got me out of a bad situation back there.
Not my job.
Thanks.
I'm still gonna need a statement.
I have to go drop off what I have.
Meet me back at my office then.
It's a little late for an office visit, Sheriff. I'll swing by your apartment.
How do you know where I
You live
am?
I
in the
probably shoulda
smallest
gave her the
apartment
money.
in Woodlands. Everyone knows that.
I regret this decision. I made a bad decision. I should have given her
You
the
should get
money.
cleaned up. You look like shit. And I don't use that term lightly. Some of these look pretty bad.
Wow. Tell me what you really think.
No handouts? I mean... Listen,
Hey,
I'm not trying to simp over here.
What is it?
you're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Man, I'm not trying hard enough.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
If anything, I should give that money to fucking Toad for his car. Like, she's got a couple bruises, you know? Toad lost his fucking car. You get his car, Toad? Nobody's gonna. You gotta have faith, faith, faith. You gotta have faith. Woodland luxury apartments. Money. Just an undescribed amount of money. Wait, but what's past it? Oh, a mime. Okay.
Luxury
I'm
apartments.
suddenly feeling like keyboard and mouse is the way to go.
Sometimes
Hey Gwen, how you doing? It was a funny joke, Kwasan. It was a funny joke. It was a funny joke. I appreciate it. Sussy sus. We already made that joke. We already made the Among Us joke. The Among Us joke's been played. We can't do it again.
There's no walking on the grass, no White's orders. She made a sign and everything.
I'll be sure to
I don't
send
know. What do you
her an
mean, I don't know?
apology.
You okay?
Hello, Bigby. I wasn't expecting anyone. I know this looks a little odd, but there's an explanation, I swear.
Why'd you hide when I walked up?
Well, I didn't know who it was. You can't be too careful these days.
No, can't.
Damn it, I'm late.
No, this is definitely meant to be controller. I feel like the option, the dialogue option menu is clear. Like everything else feels like it'd be better on keyboard, but Telltale, man.
It's too much as it is, and it would just make my life a lot easier.
Look, whatever it is, it's between you and Beast. I'm staying out of it.
I don't have time to go into it right now.
Good, I didn't
I'll
ask.
explain it all to you later. I will, but I have to go. It's not what you might be thinking.
Her head seems large. I mean, she is a Disney princess, you know, it might give her a big head. What does the Stitch toy do?
Hey, you awake?
What a dumb question to ask.
Probably for the best. Flycatcher needs to dust this guy.
Flycatcher? Just little plushies on a string.
I got any mail? Seventh day in a row.
Are there stairs? Can I get a workout? Can I choose to take the stairs? No? Okay, I just wanted to see. The little things. One time when I was asleep, my sister asked if I was awake and I said no. I mean, at least you were honest.
Bigby, hey, wait up. Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Stay in, silence.
Have you?
No,
Motherfucker.
That's all right. I chose the right answer. I chose the right one. That was good. That was good. That was the right choice. You smash or pass B-Droll? I feel like, in all technicality, B-Droll would smash me.
What a night.
I would not smash Diglett, but I would smash Doug Trio.
Why do I even own this? Should have got a smaller one.
I was going on about the Pokemon smashing. Yeah, I feel like if I made that same exact YouTube video, it would have gotten 0 views.
Damn it.
But at the same time, should have did it. Should have did it.
Bluebeard's file. Never trusted this guy.
Everybody likes it because it's very Unis Honest, you know?
Don't even remember ordering that.
I'd
Probably
smash
a bad
Snorlax.
sign.
Yeah, same. Let me tell you a little secret about fat guys that not a lot of people think about. Fat guys, they got girthier dongs because the fat, like, it's not fat just like everywhere but penis. Like, the penis gets that fat too. So fat guys, they got girthier penises. And the intellectual knows girth over length. Girth matters more. So... Thank you for the 21 months, Cody. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. How you doing, dog? There's a pig in my room. No, I'm just gonna... There's a pig.
Not again.
There's a pig in my room.
Oh, hey, Bigby. I'm in your chair, huh?
I've only got the one. So yeah.
Need to get him a dog bed. I looked. I know you did too.
Got a smoke? Thanks. Couple thousand more of these, we'll be even on that house you owe me.
This has gotta stop.
Oh, is he one of the
Can't keep
three
sneaking off the
pigs?
farm like this.
The fresh air and sunshine pitch they sell you on is bullshit. I didn't escape out of the homelands to end up in some prison, okay? Don't send me back there, Bigby. You don't know what it's like, okay? You haven't been there.
Don't be a pain in the ass. I'll tell you what I told Toad.
And what's that?
I can't give you a free pass.
Lectured by the big bad wolf. He must have loved that. That for me?
Nope.
The house didn't blow itself down, Bigby. That's all I'm saying. Do with that what you will. Now, I'm not saying it's reason enough for me to have definitely been offered a drink, but, it would have helped ease some of the pain you once caused me, yes? It also would have shown everyone how different you are now. Nice. I take it all back. This is why everyone hates you.
So, everyone hates me.
Nah, I'm just giving you shit.
Okay,
I'm
good.
doing my best here.
Clearly that is not true, what with the selfishness with the bourbon. But, no, hate's the wrong word. They fear you more than anything. You ate a lot of people back in your day.
I thought we were all supposed to have a fresh start here. I can't change the past.
Well, you can't change people's memories either. Look, I'm not saying it's fair, but it's real. People are scared of you. I mean, look at your hands. Who'd you get in a fight with? A fable, right? I'm sure you're not going around punching Mondays.
Wasn't my fault.
It honestly
I
wasn't.
get the impression you say that a lot.
No, it honestly wasn't. Okay, listen, last time it might have been, but this time it
Try
wasn't.
keeping a bunch of fables from killing each other. How do you think this all works?
I don't know. How?
By being big and being bad.
By being big and being bad. Don't say that shit in front of people. It's embarrassing.
Listen, man.
That's the attitude that gets you in trouble. I'm sure you were shitty to everyone you came across tonight.
Not everyone.
Name one.
There was a girl.
I don't actually know her name.
Awesome. Great example.
She's from Canada. She goes to another school.
Life is easier with friends, Bigby. And we live a long fucking time. I know you like this whole lone wolf thing you got going for yourself. But I've seen the way you look at Snow, okay? You're not fooling me.
Will you shut up?
Well, maybe if my throat wasn't so parched, I wouldn't have to keep talking.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Just give me a drink, please.
Colin, enough already.
Oh, I'm sure it will, Isaac.
In 2 days. I went out a second-story window, and I want to get in 2 seconds of shut-eye before I... Look, if I give you this, will you let me sleep?
Yeah, all right. Probably. Thanks, Bigby.
Colin's going mouthful mode. Yeah, it will, Isaac. There's no way that they wouldn't. It's either the save won't be transferable, period, or it'll be transferable. Like, it's there's no way that they're gonna do it without it.
Bigby!
Snow?
They really
Come with
want,
me.
they really want this transfer of Telltale to be right. Because in reality, if The Wolf Among Us 2 is bad, then that means Telltale is
Snow.
bad.
What?
So they want it to be well.
Sorry.
That's why it's taken so long.
What is it?
What happened?
I just can't get into it this second. We need to hurry to...
Hi.
Hello. Good morning. Or evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
These walls are paper thin. We need to be careful. We'll
Hey,
talk.
Blackjack, how you doing, dog? Hey, what was up with that random guy? Thank you.
You knew this girl?
On the bright side, I still have my 100
She's
buckaroonies.
Mundy, right?
On the
was
not
she?
bright side, on the dark
I
side,
knew everyone in Fabletown.
she might be dead because I still have my $100.
Can't place her, though.
A working girl?
My $100 might be the
I
reason.
don't... I mean, I'm a working... Oh.
The woodsman. He attacked her, I stepped in. And he threatened to kill us both.
No. You don't think he...
I don't think anything.
I like that it just showed, like, Snow White's
Give me a
innocence.
second.
It's just... terrible.
So, who found her?
I did. She was just like this. I didn't touch her.
Place is
I grabbed
Fabletown and we are
Fable's jacket to
Fables.
cover her with. Then, I came to get you right away.
No one else was with you?
No. Bigby, did one of us do this?
There hasn't been a murder in Fabletown in a long time.
All the more reason we shouldn't start a panic before we know what's going on.
Fables are hard to kill.
I'll have a look around.
It looks like Beauty and
Don't have much
Beast.
time before people will be coming through here.
What story is he from then? Big Bad Wolf. So he's from Little Red Riding Hood and Three Pigs, so on and so forth. Look at the neck. Look at the like veins going up.
Strange cut. What did this to her?
What could do something like that?
Either something very sharp or something with magic attached to it.
I don't know if very sharp would be it, because you can see that it's not like a straight wound.
What is?
No, I'll do that last,
She was placed here with some
because that's
care.
clearly what I'm
What do you
supposed to do.
You can see that someone didn't just toss her here. She was deliberately placed for us to find.
What kind of monster would do this?
I don't see it. Yeah, well, he's the human version. So they all have things called glamours, which is basically to make them human. So I'm using a glamour, or other characters are using glamours to look human. If they don't have glamours, they get sent to somewhere called the farm. Well, look how, like, I'm hairy, you know? Look how hairy he is.
Her ribbon.
Look at his eyebrows, how he's, like, constantly angry no matter how he feels, like...
I don't recognize it.
Neither do I.
But yeah, I see what you mean.
I'm sorry. This is just so surreal. What do you want to do next?
We still have some time. I should keep investigating the area.
Okay, good idea.
Just having a look. Like, obviously the blood was that way, but I would like to look over here first, just to, thorough. There's just a mime. Okay. Interesting ring.
Blood. Drops of blood. I'd say it's been here.
Are there no more alerts for host? If it didn't work, then it's broken. Streamlabs is trash. Thank you for the host if you did it.
No signs that it's been here long. Fabric. Looks like jeans. Doesn't tell me much.
Yeah, you have to use Streamlabs for hosts. Stream Elements doesn't support hosts of one. There's no way for me to make it do it, so...
Yep, more blood. Someone might have hopped the fence, got caught, then left the trail I found earlier. Blood. Still wet. Sharp enough.
I'm thinking, whenever Bigby gets alerts and I'm able to swap over there, I might make the host, instead of making the sound and everything, for like host of one, I might make it just alert in chat. You know what I mean?
What are you doing?
Better to be thorough.
Sure, just hurry up. We don't have much time. We should move her before anyone shows up. We'll find out more at the business office. She'll be in the books. I'm sure of it. Bigby, do you have any idea what's going on? How did this happen? Why her?
This is a message.
A message? I don't know, Bigby. I get complaints at the office all the time, but just what about this makes you think that?
Whoever did this isn't exactly hiding it. The placement of the head, it's exact, purposeful. She was placed here precisely for us to find. All of us.
Well, yes. I guess you're right. The killer wanted us to know what they had done. I'm gonna have to tell Crane about this. As long as King Cole is gone, he's acting mayor. He needs to know.
King
And
Cole?
he's going to find out anyway, so we may as well get out in front of it. It'll just be worse if he finds out we held it from him.
I guess it's useless to drag it out.
Hi, Dumpling, how are
I
you?
feel too. I'm sure he won't be happy, but it's just part of the process. Hopefully he can be rational about it.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
I'm not.
I just don't want him interfering.
Crane's not what's important right now. We need to figure out who this girl was so we can find whoever did this. Take this back to Dr. Swinehart. He can take a look at it. I'll meet you at the business office.
There's that guy again.
What, are you blind? What, you don't see there's a line? I've been standing here a half hour already. You get to just walk in? Must be nice being the sheriff. Do whatever the fuck you like.
I work here.
And what great work you do, Sheriff.
That didn't feel very genuine.
Fucker.
Okay.
Yes, I see.
I...
Because you are the one bringing this to me, Miss Snow. The one who so simply stumbled upon this
Hey, Paul, how you
catastrophe on
doing?
the very doorstep. The last thing I need with Mayor Cole away is a hysteria. Do you understand me?
Yes, of course I
Don't
do.
interrupt me, Miss Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
Look at that
As soon as
schnoz.
I could.
You are trusted to keep things running smoothly around here. This is a disaster. Who else is to blame if not you?
It isn't anyone's fault. Instead of trying to assign blame, maybe we should figure out how to catch the fucker who did this.
Oh, is that how you see things? Sheriff, you are the one charged with protecting the citizens of Fabletown. Your failure to do so cost someone their life and the safety of the entire community. Tell me you've been doing something. Are there any leads? Suspects? Anything. Anything at all. Any shred of evidence you two know what the hell you're doing. Because right now, I have half a mind to fire the both of you.
Bluebeard came to mind. It's his MO. It's shaky, but...
Don't be absurd. Bluebeard is out of the country as we speak. So don't even think about accusing him.
I don't think it was the Woodsman.
If all you're operating off of is ancient history, we're all in much more trouble than I
Maybe.
imagined.
Now that I said I don't think it's the Woodsman, I kind of think that it was the Woodsman. You know what I mean?
The last thing we need is all of Fabletown knowing there's a killer amongst us. Snow,
Yes? Sir?
call Vivian right this minute and let her know I'm coming in early for my massage.
I will.
Where is the bottle of wine you were to purchase? Oh, bother. Forget it. Can't do anything right. Do your job, Sheriff, or we'll find someone who can.
You would have just pissed him off more.
All right.
Well, that could have gone better. Well, maybe we should have dragged it out.
For what it's worth, I still think it was better to tell him.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Crane doesn't like people smoking and... Never mind. Smoke away.
What an asshole.
Yep. That was about an 8 on the asshole scale. Asshole scale? Well, that doesn't sound right.
Is he gone?
Yes, thankfully.
I'll explain in a minute. Recap? I'll explain in a minute.
Hello, Miss Snow.
Drinking? This early? Where did you get that?
It was by Mr. Ichabod's desk.
Then don't you think it probably belongs to him?
Maybe. How are you today, Mr. Bigby?
It hasn't been a great morning, Buffkin.
Sorry.
Not your fault. Thanks
I
for
don't want to be
asking.
rude.
Buffkin, get the books.
Which books?
The ones with all the fables in it.
Not sure that was any more specific.
Bring the first 3.
Be back in a few minutes.
He knows the ones I'm talking about. There's bound to be information on her here. Somewhere. We'll at least be able to get her real name from the books whenever Buffkin finds them. In the meantime, poke around. Maybe the mirror can help. I really have to get this appointment squared away, but let me know if you need anything.
Okay. So, firstly, Dumpling, if you haven't seen anything of this game, you're probably gonna like it. Also, hi Con Gauge, how are you? And how you doing, Apola? So this game, is by Telltale, the people that made, like, the Walking Dead game and those. Back when Telltale existed, before they got shut down and then re-brought up and all that kind of stuff. So, this game is about fairy tales, such as Big Bad Wolf, who's us, we're the Big Bad Wolf, or Snow White, who's the lady we were just talking to, or Ichabod Crane from Headless Horseman, who was the other guy that just walked out. It's all, or Buffkin, who's one of the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz. It's all fairy tale creatures from movies and books that you love. It's all of them. But they were run out of their fairy tale world and forced into modern New York. They were all pushed out of their fairy tale world into modern New York. So everyone that isn't, like, human-esque has to use something called glamours to basically disguise themselves to look human. So that they're not revealed as these fables, right? Meanwhile, we, Bigby, have to keep everything together. Both keep the fables from killing each other, because now all of the fables are combined in one place, both good and bad, and also keep the fables from revealing them to the humans, who they call mundies, because they're mundane. So we have to keep them from killing each other and also keep them from revealing that we are fairy tale creatures. Kinda, yeah. A little bit, Dumpling. So we're all in New York. The game started with us walking into a hotel or an apartment complex run by an actual toad. So after we got done telling him that he needed to get a glamour so that he would look human, which cost a lot of money, we walked upstairs and we found the woodsman who killed Big Bad Wolf in Little Red Riding Hood. We found the woodsman beating the shit out of a prostitute. So we beat the shit out of him and put an axe in the back of his head. Or rather, the prostitute put an axe in the back of his head. Right? So then, we walked away and started talking to the working girl a little bit. Trying to figure out why he was going berserk, what she was doing there, so on and so forth. Because we're basically a cop. We're basically a detective in this universe. So we're trying to figure out what was going on. She basically didn't say shit and left. Then, a few hours later, after we took a nap and talked to our pig friend Cole, we found her head, her severed head, sitting in front of the luxury hotel, which is basically this world's government building. We just found her head. So now we're trying to figure out who killed her, why she died, how she died, so on and so forth. The sheriff is the Big Bad Wolf. Yep, we are the Big Bad Wolf. The game is based on a graphic novel from the Fable series. Yep. Do the fairy tale characters know each other? Yep, everyone knows each other. Everyone knows who the other fairy tale creatures are. They know. The only people that don't are the mundies. Yeah, so basically, when we came to this world, when we came to the real world, it was basically like turning a new page. It was supposed to be being a new page. So his new page was he wants to make up for all the bad that he did in the Fables by keeping everything together and being the detective, which in turn makes him sometimes have to be the big bad detective, but still trying to keep everything together. That's the story so far. There will be another recap of that when we get to episode 2, but we're still in episode 1. That's basically everything that happened so far.
Oh, Vivian? Hi.
Lawful neutral?
Snow White, Mr. Crane's assistant.
Yeah.
Hi.
Worth a try.
Yes.
Magic lamps are pretty much just lamps after the genie's been freed.
Yeah, true.
Yes, I mean, I questioned it.
No, wait, the mirror's definitely what we have to do. Let's not do what we have to do and instead look around a little bit more.
I have the record right here. Give me one.
Yeah, no, I think lawful. I think he's just true lawful.
That's not what I have here.
I think lawful neutral is a good way to say it because he flops between being lawful good and lawful evil.
Strength. I guess it comes in all forms.
Again.
I'll be sure to let him know.
Well, that's very on the nose. So chaotic? That's not how alignments work.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Lawful neutral means that you can flop between being good and evil. Chaotic and lawful, other way around. Lawful and chaotic means that either you're lawful, you have a set laws, you have rules that you follow, or you're chaotic, you don't have rules that you follow. No matter what, Bigby here, he has a mission, he has a goal, he's trying to, he's following the law, he's trying to enforce the law. He just sometimes does it in a not great way.
Hey, magic mirror. I got a question.
You know the rule.
I don't have time for this shit.
You have to rhyme.
Is callow. You're needlessly cruel, but have some respect for our history rules.
Mirror, mirror. If you're able, tell me all about this fable.
See? Was that so hard?
Yeah, I'm about 2 seconds away from kicking a hole in you.
There's no need for that. Fine. Of which fable do you wish to know?
Woodsman.
Show me the woodsman. Where is he?
I don't know shit about tarot.
What you see is complete. The woodsman stumbles down a street.
No shit. Which street?
How you doing, Fred?
I'm sorry, Bigby. I can only show you what can
Oh, sorry,
be
it's
seen.
Bigby, not Bigsby. I was thinking of Ned Bigsby's from Ned It's Bigby. I don't know her
I
name.
don't know her name. Not yet, anyway.
Well, until you do, I can't help you.
Show me Snow White.
She's right there.
Not much of a request. She's in this very room.
Buffkin.
Show me Buffkin. Hey, put down the bottle and get to work.
Still looking!
Tower and 10 of swords is massive L. And strength. Hey, we got strength, okay? It
Very
was
well.
strength, tower,
Please
10 of
return
swords,
should you
okay?
wish to ask about someone else or someone new.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure we'll get it all cleared up. Okay. Thank you.
We getting anything? We learning things? Oh, camera? Hello? Okay. What's this one? That's definitely what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna scroll through first. Let's have ourselves a good scroll. Wait, what? Why is it going right? I was hitting LB. No. Is that the sword in the stone? I think this is the sign that Snow has on her rare earrings.
Great.
What?
I can't read any of this shit.
I can help.
Oh, thank you, Buffkin.
Yeah, thanks.
We look out for each other.
Thank you, Buffkin.
What's that?
It reads, Mark of the House of the Frog Prince.
Not quite who I'm looking for.
Cool, though. I'm glad you told me. You know, I'm just curious. What's
This
that?
looks familiar.
Yes, from the Axe of the Woodsman, a druid blessing, actually.
Someone bless that thing.
I only translate.
What's it say about that?
It says Bricklebit in an older elvish hand.
What's Bricklebit?
A magic word.
What's it do?
Makes animals shit gold.
Ricky, I have a word for you. What's this?
Translate.
An exquisite design from the good china of Toad Hall.
Mr. Toad?
He probably wrote this in himself.
Show the baby. I'm not gonna go wake him up. He has seizures.
This is the one. Where's this symbol from? Which
It's always a risk.
That's
Any moment that he's awake is a risk.
Alerairao? I'll go look it up.
Alelaira. That means every kind of fur in German.
Donkey skin.
Yes. What does it say?
Donkey skin girl, also
Dang
known
it!
as
Wait, that was what I was
donkey
supposed to
skin.
do?
Also known
I should have
as
read the other book first.
ass skin. Prefers to go by the name Faith. Poetic?
Buffkin, we don't need the commentary.
The story of Donkey Skin. There was once a great king with a beautiful queen. The queen grew ill and had her husband promise to only marry the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. After a long search, it became clear that the only woman in the land that could match her beauty was... his daughter, Faith. She had a magic cloak made from the skin of her father's prized donkey that would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom. Eventually, she married a prince who could see past the magic cloak and knew her true beauty. And they lived happily ever after. Should I mark it, Miss Snow?
Yes. Please. And what's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince Lawrence.
We got what we came for.
Yeah.
Her name's Faith. She was married to Prince Lawrence. I mean, that's more than we...
Name was Faith.
Yeah.
We should talk to the husband.
You think he did it?
No, I don't. But we need to let him know about his wife.
I mean, he is a suspect, but... Can I still wander? Yes! Can I still... thank you! Thank you, video game! I wasn't done. I wanted to look at the book.
Will be somewhere in these books. We already know her name, but feel free to have a look if you like. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be me.
What do you mean supposed to be? It looks just like you. It's gnomes!
Yeah, dwarves.
Well, I'm sorry, I was racist what I just said. I'm sorry, they're dwarves, they're not gnomes, even though they have red hats and look exactly like no. Yeah, it's the woodsman.
And him.
The woodsman?
Yep. And his axe.
The music is like, music's a little bit too loud right now. It's like going over their audio, like to the point that like I couldn't hear Snow just then. So I'm just gonna turn it down to like a keen 7, you know? There we go.
And the two of them.
Wow, canceled.
Wonder what the story was. Beauty in happier days. And her man, Beast.
Funny.
Yeah, how she turned out.
Colin and his brothers.
Convenient how they're here. I'm gonna look over here first.
Ichabod Crane. Scared shitless.
What's that?
Your boss. His finest moment.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Understand how he ended up running this place.
He never stopped running.
Well, maybe it's time that changed.
I haven't seen Badger around for a while.
He likes his privacy, I think.
I wish Toad would like
I hope he's in the second game. I mean, unless he's in this game, I don't know.
Nice hat.
He's probably in the farm, you know? That's probably why he likes his privacy, because he's not here anymore.
Yeah, that's her, all right.
No, I remember. I'd never seen Badger. I might have said the same exact thing before. I hope Badger's in the second game. I have played this before, by the way, but a very long time ago. It was 4 years ago and some change. So I know things here or there, but I don't remember a lot.
You know what this means?
Tarot is a backwards art. I wouldn't put too much stock in its wisdom, Bigby.
Not when you've been so helpful.
Prevision's muddy. I'm as clear as a window.
Mirror, mirror, blah blah able, blah 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 about this fable.
Good game.
Of which fable do you wish to know?
Faith.
Show me Faith.
Through powerful magic, her whereabouts concealed. Unfortunately for you, these lips are sealed.
What?
These lips are sealed. It's not my choice of phrasing, Bigby. It's simply the way this has to be.
That's what she said. I wasn't saying... That is the words that she said to me.
He's a prince, I think. Show me Prince Lawrence.
That's good.
What's he been doing?
That's a great sign.
Where is this?
Where's what?
Do you know where Prince Lawrence lives?
If he's a prince, probably relocated in the South Bronx. Yellow building, red window shutters.
Red frames.
Yep, that's the one. I can take us there.
Father.
Show me Faith's father, the old king.
Well, that's good at least.
That crosses him off the suspect list. Nobody right now.
Anything we can use?
Yeah, that'll have to do for now.
Come on, we're going over there.
Why does Snow White know everything? She's like,
Sorry, I have to get that.
She's like the governor's assistant? Kind of thing? It's her job to know everything?
He is. Hold on. Bigby, it's for you.
She and King Cole run the whole town.
You there?
But King Cole's gone right now.
Sorry about the car.
Yeah, it's fine. Bigby, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's things. Get over here, Bigby, before he... well, hang on. Oi! Shit! Hey!
What was that about?
Hard to say. Something going on over at Toad's place.
What about Faith's husband?
I don't know, I couldn't really tell. But he could be in trouble. And we should go there anyway to search her apartment. Toad might have to wait.
Whenever you're ready.
You saying whenever you're ready made me want to look around a little bit more. Just, you know, do one last pass. So we got cards. I looked at them already, though.
Tarot cards. Jack brought them back.
See
from
Toad first?
Appalachia. Who knows where they were before then? Or what he did to get them.
Amir worded looking for faith. The way Mir worded looking for faith. Yeah, he said the same words that Faith said. What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Up, she rises up, she rises up, she rises early in the morning. It said powerful magic conceals her? Oh, I thought you were talking about the lips are sealed thing. There's a very specific wording. That's very clear.
Did Toad say who was there? Was it the woodsman?
It's possible. Whoever
Hey, Rain Dog, how you doing, dog?
Toad was happy to see
Rain?
him.
Comma Rain?
Maybe Prince Lawrence can wait.
Yeah, you didn't see him. He could use some help, too.
Highly genuine. I'm wondering if I'm going to cut that out of the highlight video, because that was very embarrassing on my part.
Yeah?
Fucking hell. And Gary coming in with one more sub to No Scomium. Thank you very much, Gary. Appreciate it. No, I'll keep it. Of course I'll keep it, Lycan. I'm not happy that it's in there, but I will definitely keep it. It's too good not to. And I kind of want to listen to...
How you doing, Rain Dog? And how you doing, Pepper Fairy? How is your stream, Rain Dog? How is Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Which of the three are you on in Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Are you on the first one, or like which of the three? Also, you came just in time. We're about to make a big decision. Are we going to see Toad or Prince Lawrence first? For those of you that just came in, obviously you don't have context. But for those of you that were here, vote in that poll. Mass Effect is so good, man. Still in the first right now. Is this your first playthrough, or are you doing like another playthrough because of the remake? I'm gonna click back into the game so we have that music. Toad screams in the background. Well, the other guy might be dead. There was like a blood with a dagger, so... First playthrough in 10 years since 3 dropped? I think I played through all 3 right in a row in... I want to say 2014? When I was like 15. How you doing, Actual Mill? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. I think I played through all 3 when I was like 15 or so. And then when these remakes came out, or remasters, they're both, I debated on doing it. I thought about it. And like, I don't know what it was, but it just felt wrong. Like, it just felt like it was the wrong decision for me. And I was like, I'm gonna not. But I'm very happy to see a lot of our mutual friends going through it and playing through it, especially for those that are like playing it for the first time and experiencing those games, because they truly are amazing. And I'm not discounting that at all. They're fantastic games. So I'm very happy to see a lot of our friends going through it for the first time and experiencing Mass Effect. Because I personally like Mass Effect more than Dragon Age. I think Mass Effect is the better of the two. That's just me. These are from the Golden Age of Gaming. Kinda. I would say we're in the Golden Age right now. I disagree. I think we're in the Golden Age right now. You think I should play it? You can fuck aliens. We're in the Dark Ages, man. In the last 4 years, we've got God of War 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2, Hollow Knight, Spider-Man on PS4, Forza, or not Forza, sorry. Oh wait, no, that was 5 years ago. Well, also Forza Horizon 5, but that's not what I was thinking of. Horizon, but that was 5 years ago now. You know, I think you're right. I think you're right. I'm gonna agree with you. I think you're right. I think, in my opinion, I think the 2012 till 2018, that window, like that 6-year window, was a golden age. I think that 6-year window from 2012 to 2018 was a golden age, where we had just banger after banger, like what formed games as we know it today. And then after 2018 until now, 2022, I think we've hit a bit of a recess where it's the calm before the storm. Because I seriously do think, in my opinion, I think this year, 2022, is gonna be a year that we talk about in video games 6 years down the line. I think that this year and next year by partial are gonna be years that we're gonna talk about years down the line. And the reason for that is because of COVID. The reason for that is because of COVID. Because we had coronavirus delaying all these games to the point where they are now all coming out this year and next year. So I think this year and next year are probably going to be years to remember. We live in an age where Hollow Knight happened, where Hades happened, where Dead Cells happened. I could sit here listing great games for hours, honestly. Oh yeah, the indies. We're in a golden age for indies for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think AAA Dark Age, indie Golden Age, and I think that's always how that works. Like if we're at a Golden Age for indie or for AAA's, then indies will probably recess a little bit more because they're being compared to the AAA's. You know. Lycan Lad, thank you for the follow. Stick around, I'll give you the spiel a little bit later. Let's get back into the game. Hello? There you go.
Well, where to first?
Bigby, shit. Listen, right, there's a bloke upstairs going through all the woodsman's things.
You think he did it? What's her husband's name?
Lawrence. Prince?
No, this is not on Game Pass, I don't think.
It's me, Toad.
Toad it is.
Like he needs help right now. We can check in on Prince Lawrence after.
Okay. I'm not looking forward to breaking the news to him anyway.
This game is pretty old at this
We
point.
ended up going out the window, and I landed on Toad's car.
You guys made a real mess.
Yeah, it looks worse in the day.
Is somebody up
Oh,
there?
you were here earlier, Yam. How you doing? I chose silence.
Wait here.
That's not how you doing, Yim. I mean, he couldn't have gone far. He's still in here.
Shit.
Where would he have gone? I just spit all over myself. Where would he have gone? What do you mean? He's still here. What the fuck do you mean? He didn't just, what? He didn't jump out the window. What the fuck do you mean? There's one way out. There's one staircase. Where could he have gone?
That's enough, all right? Just shut it!
I don't even remember half of this shit.
I do. It happened like an hour ago.
Should probably get that fixed.
Oh, I love you, and I miss you. It's like a... No? Okay. My stash is rubbing my nose. Tickling. Outside of the Batman games, this is my favorite Telltale. I actually have never played the Batmans. I think they're the only Telltale I haven't played or watched. My favorite is this and the Borderlands one.
Is that his son?
Toads? I think.
Be nice in there, okay?
My name is the Big Bad Wolf, not the Big Nice Wolf.
Hey, Toad. You in there?
Bigby! And
I think about it, Rain Dog.
Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother.
He's in here. I don't know how he got in here when we were literally like the only staircase, but he's in here. 100%. He has to be.
I thought there was someone else in Woody's place. There wasn't, though. Not when I checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me.
He's gotta be.
So, you know, false alarm.
Where else would he have gone?
Sorry for dragging Miss White into this, but thanks for coming. Much appreciated.
There was someone, but they took off when we got here.
Is that right?
How would he have even got down here? I'm so confused. Where the fuck?
To the dogs, eh?
Makes no sense. Where could he have gone?
Are you all right?
He's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than Walker, just like his dad.
What do you mean 7 days to die? What are you talking about?
Lana.
So, I guess you'll be taking off now. No need to hang around here anymore.
Published, not developed.
I'm sorry
Okay.
You came all the way here for nothing. But it was nothing, really.
Somebody was in your building. This is for your own safety, Toad. You called us, remember?
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate it, mate, but...
Fine. Relax. We'll be out of here in a minute. I just want to check things out first.
All right. I just don't want to waste your time, is all. Have a seat. Have a cup of tea. Whatever you like.
Phew. Grown-ups. Am I right? Hey, you know what? Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection. I'd really love to see it. Is it
Is
in
he
your
wearing a Say No to Lily Pads shirt?
It has a weevil.
Cool.
Just mind the upholstery while you're looking for nothing.
Yeah, sure thing.
Still says Telltale on the console edition. Maybe they only produced the consoles.
How'd this happen?
Fucking hell. Damn thing must have fell off a table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
Or the boy was faffing about, playing sods and swordfish. Who knows with the lad?
Lily pads are a gateway drug. I get it. I get it. Yeah, it's interesting. Just looking around. Oh. Having yourself some peanut butter and jellies.
Bleeding?
Get a little jelly on the wall.
I guess that's
Blood. Still fresh.
Maybe eat some fries and
I'll cut me
squirt out.
Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got some on the furnishments.
Like a
Lamp
tit?
in pieces, blood on
It's
the
Nine,
wall.
how you doing?
It's awful, I know.
Sounds painful.
Oi, don't you go mother-ending now. The wound didn't sit very long, you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose.
What do you mean, Dumpling?
And a frog.
It is a nice apartment.
There's more blood over here.
I don't know, Meth.
The poker?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, well, that's how it happened, didn't it? I was...
Yeah, where's my ex to doubt? Why isn't he going?
Slipped a bit. Sliced up in my foot like a seashell. Looked like a shit ugly thing. If you're gonna say
Yeah?
something, out with it.
Wait. You dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah, no, I did cut my hand. I cut my hand first, and that made me drop the damn thing on my foot. Ruinous flip of events, really. Oh my God, will you not make a big faff out of this? There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you everything that happened.
That's why we're
don't
playing
you
as Nine.
believe me? I mean, things happen, you know.
This apartment's a goddamn mess, Toad. Looks like after a struggle or a fight. And I don't know why you'd cover for it. But I know you're lying about something.
But I'm not.
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself the longer you keep up the act.
I'm not bullshitting you. Honest.
We'll see.
Okay. Not gonna look out the window quite yet. Gonna look around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hang on. I seen it. I seen it. Chat, I want you to know that I seen it. Okay.
That more blood?
No, just a clean space in the dust. Did you move something?
Say again. We're playing this because of Wolf Among Us 2. I want chat to know what this game is and for the VOD to be available when we get to Wolf Among Us 2 in a year.
Bloody hell, Bigby. What sinister bit have you uncovered this time? I left the tap water running? Didn't stop the recycling? What's the point of all this, mate? Really?
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate. Nothing. And why?
Yeah, I
did the
love this
lamp
game.
have to be there. Of
You have a
all the
release date?
blooming
2023.
pointless Inquiries. It's my own place. Don't you think I know what happens in it?
Because it wasn't on that table, Toad. There isn't any room in the electric outlets.
Huh? What are
It
you?
was plugged in over here, and now it's there.
I did some refiguring. Who fucking cares?
And to not plug it in? Come on, Toad.
I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. You see how many damn plugs there are?
Whoops. Wolf Among Us 2 is 2023. I don't think they gave it a specific release date. I'm pretty sure they didn't. I'm pretty sure it's just 2023. There's a trailer if you want to watch it. Like a in-engine gameplay trailer.
There's some marks here on the windowsill.
But like I said, Junior leaves his toys around all the time.
These don't look like they're from a toy.
Oh. Well, just last night when I'd come out, I was in a downright tizzy, mate. As you would
Downright tizzy, mate.
I forgot the keys to this place.
All right, all right.
I'm in through the bloody window.
Really?
Scared Junior off to death.
See, I was up on the roof with a chimney sweep. I came in for a spot of tea. Now all of a sudden, There was a lamp on the ground. Oh, look at the door. I missed that.
The lock's busted.
Huh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, the fucking lock's been busted for weeks, mate. Right, it's just like everything else in this bloody building.
Leaves window open. Psh, come on. Well, not cool on the outside.
Why'd you climb in through the window then?
Huh?
Why'd you climb in through the window? You said it yourself. The lock's been rotten for weeks. You wouldn't have needed a key to get in.
Fucking hell. Just what are you on about, mate? After the state I was in, I didn't have me head, that's all it was. I forgot the fucking handle was fucking busted. And I'll tell you what else. It's embarrassing you bringing all this shit up, all right? So quit it with a 3rd degree and all that. Bigby, come on, I'm begging for mercy over here, old boy. I was looking forward to a nice afternoon, just me and me son, and you've taken up enough of a day with all this sniffing around at me private belongings. I'm sorry I called, really I am. But will you please just bugger off?
Not yet.
Not yet? No one fought anyone, Bigby. There wasn't any scrap. So when? When are you gonna leave? I mean, I feel like I'm on trial here. In my own bloody home. It's not seemly.
When? When you start telling me the truth, Toad.
But I've told you the truth, mate. Jesus Christ, what more do you want?
Jesus exists in this universe.
Toad, these stories have made no
Confirmed.
sense. You didn't cut yourself on the poker.
Jesus exists in this universe, and the fantasy creatures know about him.
The lamp off the table. You want to tell me what's going on?
She doesn't think much of me, I don't think.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress?
Yo, you giving him some romance tips?
Mr. Toad, you're bleeding.
Take off the hat.
Jesus is my favorite fairy tale. Yep. That's such a small wound.
It was that butcher, a Tweedle, Dum or D. You gotta strip them down to their johnnies before you can tell which is which.
Ah, different peen sizes. One shaves their pubes and the other doesn't.
Or thought he had. I don't know. He tore up the place. Beat me up when I said I didn't have it. I tried to go out the window, but he pulled me back in. It's been a hard morning, I can tell you that.
What was he looking for?
I have no idea. I would have told you. I wanted to, really, I did. But he said if word of this ever got...
One has thick dick, one has
If he
long
ever
dick,
thought you
one has
knew,
3 dick,
or Miss
one has
White,
2 dick.
he'd come back and kill my boy. I even tried to give the bastard a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Whose coat?
My dick, your dick, lie dick.
Dad borrows things from people who live here. Sometimes.
Borrows?
I don't steal nothing. Turn around here would astonish you, mate. I merely repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone.
All right. Fetch him the fur. Fine bit of dress it is. No, I wouldn't wear it outside.
She's the ass girl.
Wait.
Whoop. She keeps her letters in her ass.
Fucking hell, of course there is. For my luck, it's a map to some bloody doubloons.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence. Do you want to try and give it to him, or...?
Doesn't seem right opening another man's mail. Let's try and give it
Against
to
the law.
Okay.
Well, it's been quite a surprising day for all of us, hasn't it? I'd see you out, but I'm afraid of dripping any more blood in the place.
It was very nice talking to you, TJ.
Thanks. See ya.
Toad Jr., TJ.
Does it always go that smoothly?
Not often.
They left the coat?
So the princess
I mean,
now?
what are they gonna do with it?
Lawrence's. Yeah. It's our best lead.
Our only lead, really.
When you put it that way.
Magical coat.
I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to, so let's
I
just
don't think it really is.
stick to it, okay? Just
like a woman walks up to you wearing that. It doesn't need to be magical, you know? It hides people. I think the point was for the coat to make her look ugly. That was the thing. It was to make her look ugly so that the king wouldn't notice her. You know, that was the point. I don't think you need the coat to be magical while you're wearing that for it to make you look ugly. You know what I mean? Like, did you see that coat? I don't know, man. I don't know.
When the magic mirror showed me this apartment, I think I saw a knife inside, covered in what looked like blood.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, let's not overcomplicate things. You can question him while I look around for it.
And if he objects?
We're here on official Fabletown business, and we can be persuasive if necessary. Or you can.
I'm looking at him in a window. To the window! To the wall! To the wall! The dead body on the floor! All these bitches crawl. It rhymed, I swear!
Don't just peep into someone's house. Check if he's home. Oh my god.
Hey, hey!
I'm not gonna lie to him.
Gonna be alright.
No. Let me go.
Maybe we should have come here first. I told you there was blood. Hey, now we can give him the letter.
Water. Kitchen.
Don't look at anything else, just go. He proceeds to look at everything else.
Did you find it yet?
I'm sorry, I was reading a letter from Faith. She was leaving, she left pizza in the fridge, said don't look for her.
If you have something to ask him, you should do it now.
What happened?
Faith.
Do you still have that letter?
Yes.
Should I open it? I'm not sure if it's right.
It's nobody's mail now, fucking dude.
Something that helps us. A clue. Or lead.
I need to know.
dead? I mean, like, there's what is?
I'm sorry. Faith.
That wasn't worth it.
It's only 2 words, but he died without seeing them. I'm sorry too. We need to figure out what happened here and find whoever did this.
So before, So before we even, like, look at anything, alright? Here's the thing. Here's the sitch, alright? So we got a knife with blood on it, okay? We got a knife with blood on it. Now, I noticed that he had a bullet hole in his head. So not only is there a knife with blood on it, with a stab wound on the chest, there's also a bullet hole in his head, with what looks like a bullet hole, like, on the wall right there. Which, given the angle, wouldn't really make much sense when you think about it. There's also a gun. I just now noticed that gun. On top of that, we also have alcohol and drugs with empty pill bottles, which suggests that he took them all. You know, you don't just, like, leave an empty pill bottle. Like, you throw it away. You know? Or you take it to your pharmacist to refill. You know? Given the angle, he got shot through the mail. I can't look back. Yeah, maybe? So what is this blood doing here?
Still a little sticky.
How would that make sense? How would the blood come out there? I'll handle that. Oh, it's a bed. I'll look at that last.
When do you think that was taken?
Before all this.
I feel like that was an obvious thing to say. I'm noticing the bullet hole. We're gonna take this bullet. Oh, the bullet is in it. I thought it would just be like a hole. Or like the bullet would be on the floor or something, but it was like lodged in the wall.
It's sharp. And there's blood on the blade.
Is that the same knife you saw in the mirror?
Yeah. I don't know why it's over here.
I'm thinking about the knife in the mirror.
I don't understand. Why would someone want to kill him?
True, Yam. But still, why didn't it go through? Wait. Can I look at this? No. Couldn't agree more.
What are they?
Oh, I never did this. I don't like doing it directly after a raid. I like waiting a minute. I believe that raids should be about the raider, not the raidee. So I don't like doing it directly after raids. I like waiting a minute after the raids. Usually shorter than I've waited this time, but shorter all the same. Lycan Lad, thank you for the follow. I stream every single night at 11 p.m. EST, except for Sunday and Wednesday. Feel free to come by anytime. I also do bi-monthly 24-hour streams. Next one will be in March. That official announcement of what we'll be playing and doing will be announced soon, but it will be in March. I also have a YouTube channel where I upload a weekly gaming news show every single Monday. New releases every Tuesday. Game reviews every Thursday. Twitch highlights / reactions whenever I feel like it. Story recaps / explanations whenever I feel like it. And a short every day. I also have a Twitter, TikTok, and a Discord. If you would like to follow or join any of those, I'd greatly appreciate it. The game reviews are starting back up. The new releases will start back up this Tuesday. Game reviews might still be on hold because I honestly have no idea how to do them anymore. Highlights / reactions, nothing. Nothing. And a short every day that will also be starting back up. That is all. Whoop. They were on hold for a while because this face reveal is new, so I wanted to give more details.
Sleeping pills.
I can't acknowledge the alcohol that's sitting on the floor right next to the pills that are the empty bottles that are right next to the empty pill bottles.
That doesn't really help.
Oh, hi. The bullet casing being here suggests that he did it himself. Or someone was just standing there. But then they would have taken the gun.
What is it?
This gun wasn't fired recently. Maybe a week ago.
Could have been planted, yeah.
Fingerprints?
They'll be on the grip and the trigger.
What do you have? A gun! No! What? I wanted to look at his corpse, but okay. A week ago makes it seem like he in fact tried to kill himself with a week prior being stabbed. True.
Son of a...
Fables are hard to kill. We know that for a fact, so, like, all of this could have been a suicide. Theory. 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 Big theory. A week ago, Faith left him. This note suggests that. A week ago, Faith left him. Faith's absence filled him with depression because his entire fantasy story surrounds around him and her together. Having no aim in life, he tried to kill himself with all of this. And it took him a week to die. Secondary theory, it's been more than a week since Faith left.
Stuck to the bed a little. My dearest Faith, I never meant to hurt you, and I cannot endure knowing that I have. This was for the best. I'll see you again.
And this is the suicide note.
Lawrence.
Hopefully they're together now.
That's interesting, EM.
About all we can hope for at this point.
Well, it's very clear that he was hard to kill, given the fact that it took him a week to die from 4 different suicide attempts. 4?
Bullet
3.
passed through the chair.
No, 4. Gun, knife, pills. 3.
The angle works if he shot himself.
Does it? I guess if he was standing and then fell back here. Can't look at anything else. Why can't I look at his body?
Second-hand paperbacks. Old encyclopedias.
Interesting.
Dusty. No one's read these in a while.
Oh, you think it went through the chair? Maybe this is... Maybe... Well, it's through the side of his head. So if he was sitting here... No, I disagree. I think he was standing, and he shot himself in the head, which made him fall back into the chair. And then he stabbed himself through the chest, and that's what this is. Bigby said it went through the chair, but that doesn't make sense. You'd have to do it in an angle for that to happen, and it doesn't look like he sits this low in the chair. I don't know, maybe. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. What else am I supposed to be seeing, game? I only have 2 more highlights. What am I supposed to be seeing, game? Hey, Tweed, how are you? Could have been on his knees. True, but there's so much blood on the chair. Looks like his wrists are slit, too. What am I supposed to be seeing?
Stay here.
No!
Okay.
Hey! Stop!
He's got blood on his face.
Leave me alone!
I'm good. I'm good at these sometimes. Ooh. Ooh. This one has the thing down. Yeah, I was right. Nice. Dusty ceiling. Okay.
Hey!
What is this emote Carhill asked for? And I was like, sure.
Ease up, Bigby. We're on the same side here. You son of a bitch. Make me run after you. Why did you run? What? Why did you run?
Do you think the voice actor did some jumping jacks before that?
The fuck was I supposed to do?
That's not true. You ran before.
Dead. I know how it looks, but I had nothing to do with that.
Bullshit. You're covered in blood.
Look, I was just asking him about the girl. That's all. When I mentioned her being dead, he freaked out. I figured someone had told him. How was I supposed to know? Shit. Fucker shot himself right in front of me. I couldn't stop him, man.
That was a week ago.
Woodsman, right? I know where he is. My guy says he's holed up at the Trip Trap. We can go over there right now, the both of us.
Maybe that wasn't a week ago.
Looking to ask him a few questions too.
Who's your employer?
I can't tell you that. It's confidential. Sorry. Sure you understand.
Nope. Can't say that I do. Come on. You're coming with me.
This could have been easy.
I think he's one of the Tweedles.
Don't worry. It still is. Come on.
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, it is. Look, it'd be much easier for you to...
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
Hi.
You almost looked peaceful.
Hi.
Yep.
Except you're lying in a dirty alley.
Yep.
With an open wound on the back of your head.
Yep. Just leave me here.
Come on, get up. Guess we're out of options.
Dee mentioned the Trip Trap.
Then that's where we'll go. I'll call a cab.
Dana called it? Well, we seen one of the Tweedles earlier through the hole in the wall. And he looked kind of like him, very wide. So...
Every time I think I'm getting...
And Toad said that that was one of the Tweedles.
Just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got.
So blue equals D,
People to see
tan
Faith
equals
alive.
dumb.
Getting some answers out of him will start to clear things up.
I hope
Don't worry
you're
about
right.
it.
Bigby, be honest with me. Who do you think did this? I know it's still early, but I just feel a step behind. It's an uncomfortable feeling.
We haven't talked to him yet, but
Tell me. I don't think anything would surprise me at this point.
I don't
feel
think
like
anybody
Bluebeard
we've
has
met.
something to do with this.
I had the same suspicion.
I don't know how or why just yet, but if you're asking, this is his MO.
I think
There's
it
still a
wasn't
lot
one of the
questions.
options, but I think it's whoever D and Dumb were employed
out what he
by,
knows, and
which
go
could
from
be
there.
Bluebeard.
Makes sense. That's probably the best approach.
I don't know who Bluebeard is, though. We haven't met him. But apparently he's like a crime boss or something, so it could be who D and Dumb work for, and that's why I chose it.
Thanks
I
for
wish
you.
there was...
Sha la 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 la, don't be
Sorry.
shy.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's nothing.
I don't know what time this is supposed to take place, but we don't have cell phones.
Seeing all this today, there are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined.
I need to catch up on
So much
Attack on Titan.
attention
I've
to
only seen the first
residents
season.
of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve. To have to turn to prostitution. I wish there was more we could do. This isn't how I thought it would be. But Crane runs things his own way.
You're doing your best. It's all anyone can do.
Obviously, you don't know what I do all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper, making sure none of these disenfranchised folks are, as he puts it, wasting his time.
You'll fix it.
I don't know. It's just a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them. You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away. Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
It could be 80s, 90s.
Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure.
You'll figure it out. You're better than I am with this political stuff.
Well, that's not saying much.
I trust you to make the right decision.
I hope you're right.
I know it's probably just because of like polygon count, but it's weird that she just has like a nut on her ear.
Yeah, maybe you should handle this one.
Nobody say it. Shut up.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Nobody say it.
Bigby. Just be careful, please.
The same goes for you.
I will.
Kills wives. It's his MO. Oh, Snowball. No, it's Snow White. Trip trap. Trip trap to the grizzly grat.
What do you want, Sheriff?
I was in the neighborhood. Thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Well, fucking hello. Now you can get the fuck out of here.
Okay, bye!
Look, I'm not even gonna ask where he is now, okay? I just want to know the last time he was here. That's all.
Who?
I'm being nice.
He's the guy from the building, from the
He
line.
hasn't been here for a few weeks. No.
Yeah, okay. That was a fucking LA noir.
But yeah, he hasn't been here in a while, if he's been here at all, which I don't know.
Does he tell you when to close, too?
Nope. And he doesn't tell me when to tell you to fuck off.
Okay, fine, fine.
A lot of these walk out the door?
Yeah, it's called advertising.
You get a refund?
Fuck you. The word's getting out.
Did you see what they said on the wall?
Whose is that?
Someone who left.
Show that angle again, game. Ham's ape nuts. All right.
Why didn't you dump it?
If you want a cleaner place, feel free to get the fuck out of here.
I'm sensing a very hostile tone from you. Don't deny it. I'm good at picking up on this stuff.
Pickled eggs?
Let me solve the mystery for you. They're pickled eggs.
Oh, I know what they are. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would eat this.
Can you pickle anything? Can anything be pickleable? Interesting. Good thing I did. Hey! Good thing I didn't give her that hundo. Smoking's expensive.
Nope.
Climb. How about a little bit of that? Fine. Can we ask her about it?
He a regular?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The one with the bald head and the beard.
Never seen him.
Okay. I'll look around a little bit. Can I go behind the pool table? Can I explore the rest of the bar? GRHWD. Woody.
Nah.
I've been forced into this?
A lot of stools in this place.
But there's only one right next to you.
Technically, there's two right next to him, but, you know.
You gonna order something? Or you just here to bother my customers? You know what I mean.
Give me a Midas Gold.
You want a lime?
Sure.
I think they have some at the bar down the street.
Think that's funny?
Yep. Think it's fucking hilarious.
It was all right.
I thought it was pretty good.
Come on, guys. I don't want to be here. You don't want me here. The sooner you answer my questions, the sooner I'll be out of here.
He washes his hands, all right. Good, good.
Holly, you're out of paper towels and
Hey, Chief.
Saved your beer for you. Holly wanted to clear it, but I said no. He'll be back. Now, here you are.
You and me been going at it for hundreds of years. I'm through fighting.
Well, Woody, that makes two of us. You're in luck. I decided to switch seats. I just want to talk. This doesn't have to go like this.
Maybe he don't want to talk to you.
Why don't we let him tell me that?
It's okay, Gren.
Interesting. I think he had both eyes when we seen him in the hall, right? I feel like that's something I would have noticed.
Just a minute ago, no one seemed to know who you were.
No, he didn't?
Well, everyone knows you. A big bad wolf. Now I'm the bad guy and you're sheriff. Kind of fucking world is that, huh?
Not exactly comfortable with it either, but hey, you play the hand you're dealt.
Well, some folks are forced to play with shit.
That's a lovely image.
Guess you want to know about the girl.
Amongst other things, sure.
You didn't even let him finish the
I
sentence.
walked past her place for weeks. She didn't look like it. She had money. I was sure of it. And she wouldn't put up any kind of fight. I was gonna rob her. And the night I finally get up the nerve to do it, there you are, fucking things up for me. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I wasn't there to save her.
So, you were planning on robbing her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her and her grandma.
Grandma? Wait, what are you talking about?
Talking about the Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Her grandmother. I was there to rob them. But when I showed up, you were already there. Lying in the bed.
That's interesting.
Because I thought she might give me a reward. But she didn't give me shit. Except a bunch of people thinking I'm something I ain't. I played along as I could. Only thing I managed to get from it was a free drink every now and again. Not a good that did.
Glass him? No.
Hey!
Doesn't that mean like you take a glass and you like slam it against his head? Isn't that what glassing him is?
Fuck up, Woody. Shit ain't just about you.
Who? No, I'm not gonna fucking hit him in the head for saying that. Yes? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Part of town when the rich fucks in the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
You're backing the wrong guy. If you saw what I saw last night, you'd know that.
What I see is someone who wouldn't be here if I was the one needing the law for some help. Holly's sister goes missing. No one gives two shits about her. Paperwork, waiting rooms, and that bitch Snow White looking right past me, then ushering me out the fucking door.
Anyone tell you you've got a big fucking mouth?
Oh, it gets bigger.
Whoa, it's getting hot in here.
Oh, good.
He knows mouthful mode too.
Should have walked out of here when you had the chance.
Come on, you're scaring the lady.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Whoop. Okay. I'm not a fan of this. Whoop. Didn't come here to play pool. Boop. Jesus Christ. Big bad wolf coming out. We strong. We a strong boy. We're a strong boy. Say bye to your other eye. Boop. Okay, now I'm here to play pool.
He's had enough.
We're not that guy anymore. Fair enough. We're not that guy anymore.
Whiskey.
Boo, we're not that guy. Come on. We're not that guy.
Double.
He's Grendel? I don't care. We're not that guy anymore. We're better than that. He's used to it. Doesn't mean he wants it to happen again. Wouldn't have been able to do that if we paid the prostitute, just saying.
Don't even think about it.
Well, that's her.
Is this the type of treatment I can expect if I let you take me in?
If you run, it'll be worse. Trust me.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named...
You want to play pool, Tweedledee? He did. You wanted to. You know what? I'm feeling another game. Maybe some darts? Oh, fuck. End poll. What? I want to let me let me do the poll. What the fuck? Do 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 do. Whoop boop boo do. Channel points now available in polls. Why are you telling me that now? I've had that for like a year. Yeah, 2 minutes. Are we going for a D or would D? Pretty sure Bigby has. Pretty sure Bigby was much kinder about it than Beowulf would have been. I don't know who Beowulf is. I don't know what story he's from. I don't know fables very well. But what I do know is that although we are the big bad wolf, we're not bad anymore. Just big and not nice. Big and unkind. Big and unkind wolf. Average height unkind wolf. Hey, Jordan Mac, how you doing? And how you doing, Robotic? We're almost done with this episode, I think, and there'll be a recap of this episode soon. So if you haven't been around, then you'll know what's happening in a second. I think we're getting close to the end of the episode. Episode 1 of 5. Short, nice puppy. Average height, nice puppy. Okay. Grendel is a monster from some Scandinavian mythology included in the epic of Beowulf. Basically, Scandinavian Hercules. Gotcha. Here, I'll click back into the game so we have music. There you go. Be right back real quick. That explains why we were very focused on that arm. D? Alright.
Fuck, man! That's not necessary!
Shit.
He's the one you want, not me!
Your brother won't be saving you this time. Come on. You're under arrest.
I told you I didn't do it!
And you got nothing to worry about.
Grendel's mama?
Do anything stupid, and I'll throw you down the witching well myself.
The witching well. I told you to be careful. She didn't listen. That explains why they had that dialogue of be careful. It did seem very out there. We're not watching this because we're literally playing it like in like 30 seconds. Like I'm
very
skip,
special.
skip. We're not watching that. We're literally gonna play it. And oh wait, this didn't skip it. Fuck! I can't skip it. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. It's stupid. We're literally gonna play it in like 6 minutes. Like what the fuck?
Where's your brother?
Fuck you! Give me one good reason I should tell you anything.
Serial killer.
Oh my.
A serial killer? Oh God, and it's one of us?
Wait, the woodsman still
Oh, that's
wants
nice, Sonic. I love you. Mwah!
We've got to put a lid on this.
If you can't manage it, I'll find someone who can.
I found out where she's been staying.
I know she's here. You must have seen her. What are the two of you hiding?
Thanks. Not saying anything.
Doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to punish someone. We can arrange that.
What did you do?
Friend on friend. At the end of the end.
Wham, 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 wham.
Nice, Bigby. Is that you?
Oh. No, wait. Oh, wait. It won't let me. Hello? Let me scroll. Oh, do they not exist anymore?